Good evening, I'm Giuseppe Basile, I'm the analyst and trader. You can find at the website www.fibstalker.com. I also post regularly on Twitter using the @fibstalker nickname. Good evening, today is Wednesday, May the 21st, 2014. It's 20 to 11 p.m. time in Toronto, and in this video I'm going to review for you all the 11 markets I follow. This is a daily update valid for tomorrow, Thursday, May the 22, 2014, and so let's get started. What you see on the screen is the euro dollar daily. Now you will remember that during the weekly review, when I review all the markets and also start from the weekly time frame, which gives a better perspective of what could happen, I've started using this anchor here. The market never retraces into this 137.80. So yesterday the market clearly showed us that that it's actually using another anchor here, and this is the 138.32. so that's the anchor I'm going to look at. This anchor has targets below. This is an extension, so has the potential to bring price much lower. Now I'm not worried because the market is moving without me at the moment. That's not a problem. This market will eventually retrace and will give us an opportunity to enter short. Now we know that this market has the potential to retrace firstly into this 133.72, which is going to be the first area of support I'm gonna watch. So the market can continue lower into 136 and then 135. If you are short, there is no reason to remove this short. You can keep actually trading it, and you can move your stops above 138.58. Moving to the SP500, this SP500 has been hovering again and again around this 1884 here, and now it's above that level again after the offering a free risk trade here on Tuesday, and we will see what happens. I believe this market is still in a distribution, and I'm not really sure that this market is continuing higher. However, this is what we see, and we had a measure move which is busted here, so this market could just maybe starting to trying to go to the first target here, 1890, and then we might see a brisk sell again. So be very careful in longs in this market. Moving to the daily chart of the dollar index, you will remember that yesterday I mentioned this anchor, this new anchor, and it had worked before, and it corresponds to the anchor, the new anchor that we identified in the euro dollar as well. And as you can see today on Wednesday, and the new bar here forming is the Thursday bar. On Wednesday this level was tested to the pip, I would say, very precisely. So this 79.95.80 level here, it's an important level of support now, confirmed for the second time, and it's an extension. It targets above 80.62 would be the first target, and the second target is this 80.97.81 here. So that's where we could see this market before we get a sensible retracement. And keep in mind that we could get a retracement from this market, and actually this retracement could bring, if we get to the second target, could bring price back into the 80.23. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see and follow this market into these first two targets. The gold mini again went to retest again this level and bounced off that level. So this level is still a safe level with a stop below lows here, and you can use previous lows as well. So Clearly this area of support 1286, very important, is holding again, and you can look and use the fib stalking technique here to see whether this market is actually still respecting short. As you can see here, this level 1295 is still acting as a resistance, so we will wait for 1298 to be pierced on the upside for a confirmation here. Moving to the Japanese majors, you will remember that for the US dollar versus Japanese yen, we had traced this measure move, which actually found participation at the middle last week and brought price into first target here. 2 days ago I gave this value for actually touched, but the market actually wanted actually to touch and get profits there. So now it's bouncing from the level, so we will use the daily time frame to confirm once again participation on the upside from this level. As you can see, this 101.59.60 level here is being tested. If we see market above 101.78, that would be along with a stop below lows, and again a new confirmation of this area of participation in this area long. Moving to the euro versus Japanese yen, this market we know that failed an important measure move and is now trading back into the 136.80, and the important measure move was this trace here, initially held 3 times, then eventually broke, and we know that this has the potential to bring price into 136.74. Now we could get a retracement. I identified another important anchor that could explain price at the moment and can be very handy in the near future. Here we had participation at this 140.94.95, which progressed into first and second target. So now this anchor becomes very important. So I can remove this area of potential support, which actually was broken, so bulls did not participate at this level, and now we have this important anchor here, which I just highlighted, and actually we are going to see what happens when price is going to test the next measure move, and then you can see the next measure move comes at 139.01, 139, and the market is very close to retesting that level. So we are going to see what happens in this market. This market, however, if it gives a bounce, there's going to be a very good opportunity to short into the 136.74. So let's see what happens in this market. There could be a very good opportunity here. Pound versus Japanese yen, you will remember that yesterday and also in the weekend I traced this measure move. We know that based on the on this lateral formation, which can be explained by program trading as well, we actually went to test this level. Now this level was pierced marginally, so it's very important to understand how this market is going to behave when it is going to test all the way halfway back, and again we are very close to that. So I would actually study the sequence of measure move as the market keeps moving higher here, and that's something very important. I think there is an extension here, and that extension has to be studied, and we need to see what is going to happen when market gets into that area of resistance. So apply the fib stalking technique here. If this is real, then we should get participation, and which we should bring price into the 168.72, which is the next level. Moving to the other majors and starting from the pound versus US dollar here, we had the pound giving a free risk trade on actually on sorry, just 1 second. So a free risk trade on the 15 minutes, as I'm going to show you in a minute, and we actually can't see it on the daily as well, because I was looking for this area of resistance, and actually this area of resistance actually acted as a resistance, as you can see here. And if you time this trade on the 15 minutes, actually you will remember I showed you the sequence of measured move in the application of this of this measured move yesterday, and we got initially we got a series of failures here. So actually this market is actually respecting the extensions after they are failed. So it's not very reliable at the moment, so I'll stay away from it for now. But eventually this market, in my opinion, is actually meant to is actually going to come back here. So it broke this all the way halfway back, and on the 4 minutes time frame there was another measure move that we could use, 168 support here, and then we could use it again, and this could be used to explain current price here. And according to what we see here, there would be a violation here, but I want to get a confirmation, so this will come only when price gets below 168.27, and this could be an opportunity to short or wait for a rebound and then short with stop above highs. Moving to the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, similar situation here. The sequence of measured move higher failed. I'm looking for this market to retest 0.6063. This move higher was actually driven by the small time frame, not by the daily, which is not committed here, for the same reason, because this sequence of measured move higher failed. And at the moment this market is retracing, and we need to understand where it's going to retrace, and the sequence here is from highs to lows, and this broke price into first and second target, and well below the second target, and we now have an extension. So this is the level that is going to be tested. If price is able to move above 92.82, then we can have a larger retracement, but again we need to study the sequence of measured move, and here we have a sequence that has failed already. So be very careful in this market. As soon as we could get actually a brisk sell tomorrow because of this. And US dollar versus Canadian dollar, it went to retest the all the way halfway back from recent highs in end of May here, and there is now the potential for a continuation lower. We know that this market is headed lower actually, so at the moment and it couldn't even make it into this 109.52, so it's respecting shorts at the moment, and you can take a stab of it with a stop above this size. Always mind risk, that's very important. And finally the New Zealand dollar, this measure move that I showed you on Tuesday actually broke price into first target 285.61. So at the moment this market could actually retrace all the way into the next measure move, and we cannot exclude that. But as soon as the sequence of measure move high, which is quite weak at the moment, fails, then that would be a signal for entering short this market again. So this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and Remember, the recording of this week webinar, it's available and you can find it on my blog as well. Thank you very much and have a great evening, great trading day tomorrow. Bye bye now.